he gets super scared and he will just go the other side.
Is there something dangerous going to be here? Do I have to fly away? You're telling yourself all the time, it's not okay.
Well, I'm Shelley. I come from Amsterdam, and about 1.5 years ago we bought Purple Heart. And we bought him as a very safe and sound horse. And at that time he was 4 years old. And he was very sweet and behaving well, and we took him home. And after a month he got an accident in the stable where he cut his own vein with his horseshoe. And he needed stable rest, which is quite a challenge for a 4-year-old in winter. So it was a hard time. It took us like half a year to recover him. But I actually do think the accident had something to do with it. He can actually do a lot, but he cannot process it. So when we go abroad, like to a competition, he gets super scared and he will just go the other side and shaking and stressed and anxious. Stepped on my feet many times, hit my head many times, because he's just not conscious of himself.
Hey,
Hi,
Tristan.
Shelley, nice to meet
Shelley,
you.
nice to meet you. When the two came in, I could feel this kind of quietness in their relationship. He's a young horse, but he's not had the self-management skills to be able to deal with the world that he lives in. But he's got such a sweet character, and he ended up with such a sweet mummy that when I got the rope, and Purple stood next to me, he was right away, first time interaction, he would just be ready to jump into my arms and me to say, it's okay, it's a good boy, it's all right, everything will be fine. So the first part is just giving him some awareness of where he is in the space. You see at the moment, whenever I move, he almost needs me to be
I know, like a baby.
In this position. Mm-hmm. So we need to give him some independence and some feeling like he has the confidence to know where he is. Mm-hmm. The first part of him getting confidence is knowing where he is, because he needs me to hold him because of that. So he has no awareness where he is in the space or where he is in relation to me, so he needs me to give him the security. So we get him to understand a little bit about the space of conversation by just putting energy into that space of conversation here, on a specific piece of sand, and that he can make a good decision of saying, okay, this is possibly not the right place to be. I feel that and I'm aware of that, and I'm going to bring the redirection of my energy back. Shelley, who is seeing, she has a young horse and he's insecure and she just wants him to feel comfortable, but in that mummy position, you're actually not helping the horse at all. And quite often, you're reassuring the insecurity. So he arrives somewhere, he doesn't know how to respond. You see from his body that he's going up into this predict and protect, being alert, flight state, scanning the area. Is there something dangerous going to be here? Do I have to fly away? Next time I'm going to be ready. I'm going to make sure that I don't miss anything. And I don't want my body to go up, take the energy up. I leave the energy here in this space, which I want him to take notice of. Here again, and I try to equal the explanation to the level of awareness. If he's really not aware and he's walking into the space, then I'm, what's happening here? And if he just kind of walks over the line, then I turn and I say, hey, this is the important part. So you're equaling your explanation. Energy up, energy down. That he starts to self-regulate, so lost in space here. So redirection, how do we, yes. How do we go from the left side to the right side? Yes. Left to right.
I started like wondering, why is he running off? Why is he spooky? So I think it's a circle. He started it, then I came along, and then maybe I got tense because I knew the mirror was coming, or I knew there's like a jumping fence. Oh, okay, I need to hold him with me. Okay, I'm here for you, I'm here for you. Okay, let's go. Okay, I got you, I got you, I got you. You can't walk anymore, but okay, maybe you can run. So I guess it's a circle.
Yes. And so then I also want to make sure that he understands the meaning of the whip. So the whip is always something he has to follow, not something he has to go away from. Good. And then we want to feel when the energy is forward and up to the left, that he can redirect. So this foundational guidance pattern will be the same as when you get in the saddle. This will be the first step, behind and across. First at a distance, and now close proximity. Behind, across, behind. This step. And not too fast, because we want him to feel the feet and not lose balance. So we just went through the process of letting the horse feel where he is in the space first. And the first part of that is letting go. And of course the horse walks off. The rider wants to support the horse, hold the horse, stop him from walking away. Reflex reaction, hold. Oh, goodbye, baby. You know, we don't want this reflex reaction. So the letting go, and he's also sensitive. So already now I can go to the next step of creating more awareness of his body. So now we start to introduce him to all the things that are going on without him knowing.
Yeah.
So he has a natural contraction pattern, which is putting the posture into a predict and protect mode. Also the back. So everywhere that I start to feel the contraction in the body, I let the body go more into contraction until it relaxes. And when we have the moment of relaxation, I go away. And so everything in the top line is half in contraction all the time. So we want to be able to teach him the difference. And then he gets some awareness of the space, and he starts to think, oh, okay, I'm standing on my own. I don't need anyone to hold my hand anymore. So then I go here through pushing the leg up and in towards the body. And then the point of the shoulder is coming down. I let the leg down. And when he has some moments where the leg is pulling up, I just make a little wiggle to really let the energy here down, that he gets this grounding through the body, and that he feels that the energy is letting down. And then the redirection of the energy drew the energy back through the body, so he's no longer in this alert, predict and protect state, scanning the environment. He draws his energy back and he thinks, oh, okay, I don't have to stand on guard. That's a relief. What we want to teach him here is also the contraction pattern. Yes. So be aware when you start to move where your body finds contraction. So here. Mm-hmm. Yes. So when you start to move, here has to be relaxed. Otherwise, you're running away from yourself. Yes. Yes. You see how different the posture is on this side? And it's because we do everything from the left. So he's used to yielding from the left side more. Dial-up internet, there it is. Dial-up internet with the left front, and here we have glass fiber. It's very good. Yes. And then you saw when he started to find the diagonal pairs in the forward steps, his body got more mobile, he got more symmetry. We started with the tools, he had a reaction, stimulus, we brought awareness to the body. He's like, oh yeah, hang on a minute. I can use that technique when I see something that seems threatening in the environment. I'm going to remember that one. And then straight away you see him joining the dots. When you learn to control yourself, you learn to control all situations. So we can stand all day and go, oh, we got him used to the flag, but when I ride, he still is reactive. It's because it's not about sending him on 10 dinner dates with the flag, but it's about him learning in the presence of movement around you, what should you do? If you're going to move, I want you to move in this way. This feeling. Focus on the connection in your body. So the next tool, he was like, I'm going to try that thing again. Whoa, it works here too. This bit. So then we want to say, what's happening here? Why is this getting tight in that moment? Yes, think about that bit. And then you can give him the reassurance. So it's not like you should never reward him, never have a moment where you cuddle him. He likes that. He also enjoys that. But Shelley has to do that in the right moment, not to reassure him, but to reward him when he takes the right physical action. Very good. Now we add movement. Very good. If you think of the operating manual that Shelley now has with purple, they're in a state of avoidance. But it's also completely natural. You want to avoid the horse getting afraid and you or both getting injured. She has more than skills enough to learn this very simple process we showed her today. But it's here.
He was okay, and I didn't expect him to be okay. I thought he was going to be in some state where he would just get scared again or be shaky or running off or just a stress level, but he was actually okay. I think that was a big surprise.
I hope she realizes that it seems strange, weird, you have to do something completely different, but it's worth it. It will work. You will have everything you ever dreamed of and much, much, much more, free of tension and danger and fear for you and your horse, but the doing has to happen.
I think that's the biggest thing I will have to change, that I will have to think forward so that he gets the help that he needs for him to be able to help himself when he's not with me. And I cannot tell him, relax, or I got you. No, you got you.